Namaste, everyone, and welcome to this full moon meditation and lecture. Before we start, let's ask for divine blessing, shall we? To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, personally to my beloved teacher, Master Chokok Sui, Mahaguj Meli, and all the high beings we humbly invoke for divine light, divine love, guidance, help, healing, and divine protection. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. Right, welcome again. A lot of you who are new, you're just joining us. Let me give you a little background. The question is, why do we meditate during the full moon? So, one Tibetan teacher, his name is Holy Master Dwalkul, he said, the full moon time is a time of opportunity or a time of crisis. It depends on what you do. In other words, if this is the fence, if you're this side of the fence, it's a time of opportunity. The other side is a time of crisis. So for ordinary people who are not just on the spiritual path, things get stirred up. Actually, everybody gets stirred up. It's what you do with that energy. See, during the full moon, so much energy is pouring down to the earth. Everything gets stirred up. Whatever a person has the most, gets more. Okay? So, in the case of ordinary people who are not yet on the spiritual path, the solar plexus chakra is the biggest one. The chakra that gets stressed out. So what happens? When the energy goes in, all the chakras get big, but that one gets bigger. It's just like when you pour fertilizer, everything grows. Yes? Now, in your case, if you're on the spiritual path, it's an opportunity. Why is it an opportunity? Instead of a faucet, you're now under a waterfall. With all that energy, you can harness that energy, use it to flush out a lot of the stress that is normally difficult to remove, and then also harness that energy to make specific chakras or energy centers that you want bigger. Your heart, your crown, your ajna, so on and so on, your prosperity center. You can harness that energy and make them bigger, so you're actually using the full moon as a way to kickstart or to push you to more success. All right. Now, that's what we do. In what was that? I was in New York, and I was talking to one of my friends there who works in the hospital, in the emergency room. She's an emergency room physician assistant. I said, people keep talking about that during full moon it's busier in the emergency room. Is that really true, or is just what people say? Because in class I asked nurses, doctors, that's what they say. So let me ask this friend, in your experience, is it? She goes, oh yeah. Especially the psychiatric cases, they just for some reason gets more stirred up. Well, energetically we know why. Because the moon controls the tides, right? Well, guess what? When a person at that time is very, very emotional, or emotionally or mentally not that stable, that means they're super sensitive to any fluctuations. Well, guess what? The energy of the moon, right? The fluctuation up and down causes them to have these highs and lows. That's probably where the word lunatic came from, right? Luna is moon in Spanish. Lunatic means a little off. Okay. Now, that said, so in addition to doing the meditation, we usually do a short lecture. And I remember Grandmaster Cho told me before, he said, look, when you do a meditation during the full moon, that's good, but it should be an opportunity for people to learn some deeper spiritual teachings. And so every month when you've joined us, we always have a topic, right? The ones who are new, that's what we do. We have a topic, we talk a little about it to give you some insights into your life that you can use, and then from there we do the meditation. It's just like clockwork. Okay? And at the end of the meditation, what we usually do is have you bring out all your projects, things that you want to succeed at, your job, your relationship, your health, things like this. You put it in front of you, and with so much energy, we just kind of pile all that good energy in there to magnify it and make it even stronger. All right? So, the topic we chose is something very simple called spiritual renewal. The reason we came up with this is, it's spring. People have new beginnings. They want to get started with something fresh. You see, people don't realize in order to move forward, you have to stop looking back. In other words, you cannot drive. You heard this word. You cannot keep driving. Instead of looking at the road, you keep looking at your rear view mirror. The past is already the past. I remember one time Master was telling me, he said, look, everybody makes mistakes. All of us do, right? So it's good to have remorse. Because without remorse of what we did wrong, there's a high probability you repeat it again because you didn't think anything was wrong. It's lack of lack of awareness. Being oblivious to the mistake. So the key is to understand. Okay, what mistake did I do? Oh, I did that. That's not right. Now there's a tendency, especially if you're on the spiritual path, to do what? Keep just putting more attention to. Yeah, I can't believe I did that. So what happens? energy follows where you put your attention to. So the more you keep thinking about the mistake, the higher probability you will make that mistake. You know why? You've heard this metaphor before. In fact, if you still remember when you learned to drive, what happens when you're driving, right? If you keep looking at something, there's a tendency for the body to follow. You say, I don't want to hit that pole. Guess what? Getting close. So whoever's teaching, move your steering wheel, right? Move your car. Same thing. It's good to just recognize, okay, acknowledge. At that time, I screamed at someone. I shouldn't have. Okay, that was a mistake. I'm very, very sorry. Either you actually apologize, or in your mind you say, well, it's not right for me to apologize, or I don't see that person anymore. Oh, I'm very sorry. Lord God, if you're the prayer type, Lord God, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Boom. Done. In other words, there's remorse. You realize the mistake, but don't stop there. Just make a vow, make a affirmation, whatever, or a visualization that if a similar situation comes up, you will do the right thing. So in our Hatha Yoga and Pranic Healing, Master Cho has taught us this technique called inner reflection and firm resolution. And if you join us for the January New Year's Day meditation, we do this every year. You see, a lot of people don't realize that until you break up all these negative thought patterns, negative emotions related to past mistakes, there's a tendency for you to repeat it because the energy is still in your system. You know what I mean? But if you disintegrate it, as in break it up and replace it with what you want, it's just like you deleted the old program, you put a new program in. So next time a similar situation comes up, there's no old program to see, automatically your system will pick up the new program and run with it. Does that make sense? So we'll try to do that, because we only have limited time. We'll do that on a few things in this session. Now, just to kind of put it together for you. I remember Grandmaster Cho used to say, the soul is like a hot air balloon, like a balloon. If you want the balloon to go up, you have to throw out the weights. You also have to cut the ropes that, hold it down. Those weights are what? Our weaknesses, our negative thoughts, our negative emotions, our self-doubt, right? The inability to forgive ourselves. All of those are the weights. That's why some of us, when we meditate, finally have some peace. Just when you thought you're about to expand, I'm seeing the galaxy, I'm this. Notice that? It could also affect your dream state. Same thing. The dream state is when your body's asleep, your soul goes traveling. It wants to go to the higher worlds, enjoy, go some sightseeing, whatever. But if it's held on by anger and resentment, guess what? I'm almost there. You wake up. Realization, isn't it? So our character, good character is a manifestation of the removal of a lot of these negative qualities that we have. Some people think, I just gotta put more good qualities in me. First, you have to remove the old junk. It's just like you have a cup of coffee, old coffee. You wanna put new coffee. You don't put new coffee, keep going until the new coffee displaces the old coffee. Doesn't make much sense, and it's wasteful. It will work though, but you just dump it out. New coffee, isn't it? So that's what we're gonna do. All right. So in our Hatha Yoga, and this isn't all in the Pranic Healing books, is the teaching on the 5 virtues. You have loving kindness and non-injury, generosity and non-stealing. You have honesty and non-lying, constancy, aim and effort and non-laziness, and moderation, non-excessiveness. Let's focus a lot more on loving kindness, non-injury, because that's the one that we think we're loving, but until you sit down and think about it, maybe I was a little harsh, maybe, I was smiling at that person, but I was already shooting arrows at them in my head. You get the idea? These are negative thoughts. Or sometimes we mean well, but the execution is not so good. So let's start with loving kindness and non-injury. Just close your eyes. Recall the last week, last month, if we've been hurtful to anyone with our thoughts, our words, or actions. All right? Could be any of them or a combination of them. Now visualize it in front of you like a movie. Okay? I know a lot of you have not taken the higher classes yet. Open your eyes. So just imagine there's a movie in front of you. Ready? Imagine you have violet light. The ones who've taken panic psychotherapy, I think we use electric violet. But just say violet light. Go ahead and in your mind, just imagine erasing it. Like it's on a whiteboard, just erase it, make the picture disintegrate and disappear. Just say erase, disintegrate, erase, erase, disintegrate, erase, disintegrate, erase, disintegrate. Okay, put your hand down. Okay, close your eyes. Imagine yourself doing what's right. You were kind with your thoughts, which will manifest as kind words and kind actions. See it as clearly as you can. See it in 3D color. Surround sound. Make it as real as possible. Smile and enjoy it. And say, so be it. Okay, open your eyes. How's that feel? So we'll do it 2 more times. Okay, same thing. Visualize the negative event, the one that we messed up in. Visualize it as a movie in front of you. Visualize your violet light. Erase it. Just say erase, disintegrate, disintegrate. These negative tendencies. Erase and disintegrate. Erase and disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate. Okay, put your hand down. Imagine a new movie. What's the right thing to do? What should have been the right thing to do? And enjoy it and be happy about it. And put it into full 3D, super sharp surround sound. Everything. Smile, be happy about it. Good. One more time. Visualize the mistake. Now, some of you might notice, what was that again? That's exactly the point. As you keep doing it, it externalizes out of your aura and your chakras. Once it's disintegrated, it's hard to go back to it. Again, you become what you meditate on. You become what you put your attention on, right? So if you keep putting attention on what's good, what will happen, what will you want, that's where you're guided. Your steering wheel goes that way. Okay? One last time. Whatever you can muster up of that negative event, even if it's just bits and pieces, put it in front of you. Now start erasing it with violet light. Say disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate completely out of my aura and my chakras permanently. Erase, disintegrate. Okay, good. Now visualize doing it right. What's the right thing to do? Go. As clearly as you can. Be happy about it. Full color, surround sound. Be there. Now say, so be it. Okay. Now, let's talk about the principle behind this. See, there are many levels of awareness. This level of awarenesses, whatever, start something like this. 0 level is 0. No awareness. Sometimes we hurt people and we have no clue, and somebody tells us, when you said that you hurt my feelings, you go, really? I didn't think I was hurting anybody. 0 awareness. Okay? Hopefully we're not there, but it still happens. Next. Level 1 awareness is you made a mistake. You go, oh, I can't believe I did that. But anyway, I'm very sorry. Whoever hurt, I learned a lesson. So that's still better than 0, right? But still not so good because somebody still got hurt and we still screwed up. Okay. What's better is level 2, which is while you're making the mistake, as you're yelling at someone, as you're doing something dumb, you go, what the heck am I doing? Or part of you, this happened to a lot of us, right? You're doing something really dumb and stupid, and part of us is watching us do it. You notice that? And you go, I'll do it anyway. And you go, oh, I can't believe, I already knew at that time something was not right. Why did I keep going? You had that experience? So that's level 3. It's better than after because hopefully you catch yourself and you minimize the damage or the mistake. So you stop yourself. Better. Still not good enough because we're still making the mistake, correct? See, 0, 1, 2, right? Next level. Level 3. Before it happens. So you already know, when you meet this person, based on past experiences, this person will say something and it will trigger you and you start screaming, yelling, and you will do certain things that you will regret after. Well, guess what? It's still better than doing the wrong thing, right? Because hopefully, by that realization, you go, okay, if I meet this person, I will do this. And okay, in the past, maybe you can avoid the situation, do something to prevent it from happening. For most people, that's already very good. That means you can be aware that of your surroundings, that you'll not make a mistake because you always catch yourself before you do it. In the life of the true yogi, yoga means union between the lower soul and the higher soul and connected to God, right? In the life of a yogi, it's still not good enough. You know why? you want to get to the next level, which is level 4 or 5, whatever the level is, where that tendency is not within you anymore. In other words, if that situation comes up, you're just like, whatever. It's just like going from, if a person has a tendency to steal, right? 0, of course, they steal. The second one is after they saw something, oh, I shouldn't have done it, they feel guilt, right? Next level is what? While they're stealing or they're doing something, they go, oh, I shouldn't do this is wrong. Or they say, oh, the temptation is there. There's, a couple $1,000 there, nobody's going to notice. Then you go, no, that's not right. This is stealing. That's not right. You get the idea? That's pretty good already for most people. In the life of yogi, not good enough. For you, the money's there. Okay, whatever. You go about your business. There's no temptation. You know why? Because we've weeded out as much of those as we can. Now, this is not an overnight thing. But as you keep doing this over and over again, you're reprogramming your consciousness, you're programming your chakras, your aura, and so on, so that we weed out a lot of these negative tendencies. Make sense? All right, let's keep going. Next one. Let's try honesty. No, not honesty. We'll do that after that. That's the next, that's the third one. Second one, generosity and non-stealing. Okay, close your eyes. Have we taken anything from other people? Last week, last month, last year? That didn't belong to them. Either materially, things that, should not be ours, we stole it. Or intellectually, somebody did all the hard work, we took the credit. That's stealing, right? Or you you bought pirated movies, right? Yeah, but it's available for places I can download. That's still stealing. Those people work hard for it. They deserve to earn the money. Okay, what else? Did you steal someone's love? You say, how could I do that? You badmouthed one person, so that person that you want, instead of caring for that person, now is attached to you. So, did we steal other people's affections, intellectual property, right? Credits, or material things? Just think of one. Hopefully you don't have that many. Visualize it in front of you. Nobody needs to know. Let's go. Violet light. Erase, disintegrate, erase, disintegrate, erase, 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 completely disintegrate, disintegrate, erase. Now visualize yourself doing what's right. Being generous. Okay? Not only not stealing, but being generous. Going the opposite. You didn't steal someone's money. In fact, you gave money to charity. You didn't take somebody's credit. In fact, most people, the other person did some work. You did most of the work, but you made sure that they got recognized. Okay, love. You love this person, but that person loves the other person, and it's what's good for them. So what you do, you bless them, and you try to make sure to get out of their way, or you say things to this person so that their relationship will improve. Whatever. Okay? Visualize in 3D, be happy about it, be grateful of it, say so be it. Okay, that's once. All right, do the same thing. The negative tendency to steal, whatever it is, materially, intellectually, emotionally, physically. Now erase it with violet light. Say erase, 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 completely disintegrate and erase. Okay. Visualize what's right. See it in 3D. Keep going. Keep going. You're doing great. So be it. Okay? One more time. Visualize the negative event. Some of you, again, will be blurrier, hard to see, and all that. Doesn't matter. Whatever you can put in front of you, start erasing, disintegrate with violet light. Erase, erase, completely, disintegrate, erase, disintegrate. Boom. Okay, visualize what's right. As clear as you can, okay, with all your senses engaged. Say so be it. All right. How do you feel? Lighter? Okay, next virtue. We're just going through this very quickly. By the way, in our Hatha Yoga, we go through this in depth. And if you're taking pranic healing, we also talk about the virtues. It's part of the class, because being a good healer also means improving your character. And all of us mess up. I've done much of dumb, stupid things I've done. And it's because of the grace of God and the love of my teacher that I'm still around. And they always chastise me and teach me. My teacher always tells me to do this, so I do it. And it really helps. And that's why I thought this might be very elementary for some of you, but hey, the foundation is important, right? You get rid of all that junk. Okay, next one. Honesty and non-lying. Now, this honesty and non-lying, the way the teacher taught it to us, it has to be a mature type of honesty. What you want to avoid is using half-truths. You say certain things to get your way, by hurting people. You manipulate people by saying certain things so that people like you and dislike somebody else, that kind of thing. Or just flat out lying because you want to hurt the other person. So any type of dishonesty. Now, a part of that is something like this. The way we were taught by Master Cho is, let's say, if this is honesty, this is loving kindness. If ever there's a conflict, loving kindness takes over. In other words, you look at a person and you say, your dress doesn't look that good on you. And that person worked so hard to buy that dress or that shirt, and they're really proud of it. And if you think about it, maybe not look so good, but there's no harm, right? Nobody's going to pay attention to it. They're happy. You don't go say, by the way, that's ugly. You hurt their feelings. And what came out of it? Nothing. They have low self-esteem. Nobody benefited. What did you do it? Why did you do it? You're very harmful, right? Part of it is because you don't like the person, or you just can't control your mouth. You know what I mean? Or let's say somebody has a negative quality. Let's say a person has a tendency to, when they meditate, they kind of fall asleep like that. I'm just picking something up, an example. And you think about it, they fall asleep. So we say, all right. You notice when you meditate, you kind of fall asleep like that. Why don't we put you in a better chair so you don't fall over? That's one. Or before we meditate, let's do some exercises so your body has more energy. You see what I'm saying? That's truth. Another truth would be, you're not meant to meditate. Yeah, you're useless. Wait for the next 3 lifetimes before you may. You're using part of the truth to hurt them. Make sense? So, loving kindness, non-injury. Or you just say, let them be. Just let them be. They fall asleep, but at least they have inner peace, right? You get my point? So things like this you have to think about when it comes to mature type of honesty. I remember the example we always use is this. If you have children, somebody calls and you don't want to talk to that person, and you tell their child, tell them mom is not home. They go, okay. Mom said she's not home. That's honest, but not mature type. Clear? So, for the sake of time, let's just do one of these. One of the, constancy of aim and effort, non-laziness, and one of the moderation. Okay? All right, go. Visualize a time when we were dishonest towards someone and there was malice behind it. Everybody makes mistakes. Look, nobody knows. Only you and I know ourselves. Just visualize it in front of you to get the guilt out of your system. Okay, as soon as you have that incident, violet light, as clear as you can. Erase, disintegrate. Just imagine dissolving completely. Disintegrate, erase. Now, so be it. Now, visualize yourself doing the right thing as clearly as you can. Say, so be it. Okay, pretty good, right? Okay, next one. Constancy of aim and effort and non-laziness. You heard us say this many, many times. If you want to succeed in anything, you have to take action. In order to take action, you have to have commitment. Commitment comes from having a schedule. Without a schedule, it doesn't work. The Chinese saying, a dream without a deadline is just a wish. A dream with a deadline is a real goal. So a lot of us say, I'll meditate sometime. I'll, volunteer sometime. I'll go to work sometime. This sometime thing without a schedule gets you nowhere. There's no constancy. So it has to be constancy of aim. In other words, you know what you want and you keep plugging away towards it, right? Aim, effort. So close your eyes. Pick something in your life that you know you're lazy at. All of us have something, right? Some of you could be meditation. Some of you could be going to work. Could be productivity, whatever. Helping in your relationship. Find something that we don't have constancy on. That we have a tendency to be lax and be lazy. See it in a movie. Right, picture in front of you. Raise your hand, violet light, go. Erase, disintegrate, erase, disintegrate, erase, completely, disintegrate. Okay, now visualize yourself doing it right. Being constant in your purpose, and then staying with it. Starting everything, and then, finishing everything you start. Go. As clear as you can. See yourself at the finish line. And say, yes, I did it. So be it. Feel it. Come on. So be it. Visualize it in full color. So be it. Okay? Open your eyes. How are we doing? Last one. Moderation, non-excessiveness. Now, this thing with moderation is very broad. We'll just pick something that a lot of people are not aware of. Or they're aware of it, but they choose not to pay attention to it. Moderation means anything that's excessive is not good, right? But I remember Master went in a little more detail. When it comes to the spiritual practitioner, a lot of people have this struggle with money. Okay, not all. A lot of you are very prosperous, and I'm very happy for you. But if some of you are like me, when I first started, there's this guilt about being successful, being prosperous. And so there's a form of poverty consciousness, right? A lot of you know what I'm talking about. If you're new in the spiritual path, there's always this struggle between spirituality and materialism. So moderation has many interpretations. One is you have to practice moderation. You want to do your meditation and spiritual practice, but you still have to make money, right? Balance. That's one way to look at it. Another level of truth or understanding is you have to have a savings. You have to have something. In other words, your finances have to be in order for it to be a foundation for you to do spiritual work. Because think about it this way. A lot of you have goals, right? Spiritual goals. You want to go to holy places. You want to attend certain classes. You want to buy books. You want to buy seminars. You want to open up a healing center, a spiritual center. Guess what? All of that costs money. It's not free. All your goals and aspirations without something called money is very difficult to materialize. So as we focus on our finances and make sure that's in order, it becomes our foundation so we can climb higher on the spiritual path. Did you hear what I said? Use your financial strength as your foundation so that you can go higher in your spiritual path. In other words, the more financially stable you are, the more freedom you have to go help people. The more freedom you have to engage in projects that not only accelerate your spiritual practice and development, and also helps other people on their spiritual path. You see what I'm saying? So moderation involves a wide range. So we're not going to do the technique now because you're probably thinking, which one should I do? So but at least I'm introducing it to you. When you come to the classes, when you go to wherever you are attending our Hatha Yoga, we go through this in detail. We even talk about it in Kriya Shakti, the prosperity class. And for some of you who don't have access to classes yet in your area, try to pick up Grandmaster Cho's book. All of them, at least the higher books like Inner Hinduism, Achieving Oneness with the Higher Soul. These books have the 5 virtues, or you can look it up online. Master Cho teaches it. Okay? Now, why are we talking about this? When a person's on a spiritual path, you want to renew yourself. Again, the theme is renewal. Renewal means you don't want to be held down by your past, right? By your mistakes, by your, by our weaknesses, our character defects. So this renewal involves a cutting out of the past, the mistakes we made after you extracted the lesson, and you move forward. So when you move forward, the positive side of those virtues is what pushes you forward. So the manifestation of all those practices is good character. In other words, it's not how many spiritual books you've read that you're a spiritual person, how many retreats, how many mass, how many sessions you have at a temple, at a synagogue, or whatever spiritual practice. It's not how many of those you've done. Those are all tools or parts or components that help you become a better person. So the manifestation of real spiritual connection and renewal is good character. So we always have to examine ourselves. Look at yourself in the spiritual mirror. Okay, how am I doing this year compared to last year? Am I better, or am I still goofing around all the time and I'm not learning my lesson yet? Where am I? The key is self-honesty. Everybody makes mistakes. It's how many times you get up from that mistake and move forward. I hope that helps. I know you say, yeah, I was looking for some deep esoteric stuff. Look, those deep esoteric stuff is useless if we don't have good character, because we can't use those. If you have good character, you can use those deep spiritual teachings and all that to enrich your life, but more importantly, to be able to enrich the lives of many. So I hope that helps. All right? Okay, good. Let's meditate. Now, before you do this, get up, shake it off. Okay? Because sometimes we've been sitting too long and you go, man, that's a long lecture. How am I going to meditate? We can do it. All right. So open your palms to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. We thank you for your great, great blessings. To my teacher, Master Chokhok Sui Mahaguji Mailing, thank you for all the blessings, the love, the light, the guidance, help, and protection. Thank you. In full faith, so be it. So we will do the meditation Twin Hearts. You say, oh, I've done it before. Yeah, exactly. That's why you keep doing it. It's something you've done before, and it's something you keep doing. Because as you do it, the love aspect within you wakes up, the heart gets stimulated, the crown gets activated. That's called Twin Hearts. Human heart, spiritual heart. As the spiritual energy comes down, during the full moon, you're harnessing, remember, the intensity, flushing all the negative energy out. Now, to intensify the meditation, let's connect as one unit so that instead of individual pipes enlarging, we're one gigantic tunnel. Okay, we'll do the I am affirmation taught by Master Cho. So put your hands on your heart. Repeat after me. I am that I am. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotions. I'm not the thoughts. I am the soul. I'm a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am the soul. Just leave your awareness floating above your head. I am the soul. I'm connected in one to my higher soul. Just let your consciousness drift higher on its own towards the ceiling. I'm connected in one to the divine spirit, the divine spark within me. I'm one with God, I'm one with all. There's only oneness. We are one. We are one. Our souls are one. And in this oneness, we offer ourselves to be instruments to bless our beloved Mother Earth and all her children. So be it. So open your palms in blessing like this. Just say our hearts are one, our crowns are one, our souls are one. Now visualize the earth in front of you the size of a little ball. Be aware of your heart, be aware of the love within your heart. Imagine beautiful pink light from your heart flowing through your hands to the entire earth. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, faith, where there's despair, let me sow hope. Where there's darkness, let me sow light. And where there's sadness, let me sow joy. Allow your soul, allow your entire being, through your heart, to bless the earth with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope, with faith, with light, and lots of joy. So be it. Just fill the earth with so much beautiful pink light. So much beautiful, loving pink light. Now be aware of your heart. Gently take a deep breath. Lift up the loving energy from your heart up, up, up to the crown. And exhale. And stay there. Leave your awareness on your crown. Maintain your stillness and awareness on the crown. Imagine golden light from the crown flowing through your hands to the entire earth. Bless your family with golden light, the people you live with, okay? The people you work with, the city you live in, the state, the country. Let the golden light spread throughout the entire world. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being. May every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. Let all be blessed unconditionally. So be it. Fill the earth with so much golden light. From the heart of God, may every person, every being be blessed with love and kindness on all levels. So be it. So be it. So be it. Now, be aware of your heart and your crown simultaneously. Fill the earth with beautiful golden light. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being in the higher worlds, the middle worlds, even the lower worlds, let all sentient beings in every direction above and below, in every dimension, be blessed with loving kindness. Let all beings be blessed with great joy and happiness. May all beings be blessed with inner peace and inner healing. Let every person, every being be blessed with understanding, with harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. So be it. Bless your family, your friends, people you know who are in need. Bless everyone with good health, with happiness, abundance, and prosperity. So be it. May the earth be blessed. May all the people on earth be blessed. Think of all the people you might know or what you heard in the news. There are people who are going through difficult times, through a calamity. Somebody died in their life. Somebody lost their job. Somebody's hurt. Somebody's emotionally in pain. Fill all of them, without exception, with beautiful golden light, blessing them with good health, with happiness, with prosperity and spirituality. So be it. So be it. So be it. Now, lower your hands on your lap, palms up. Keep your eyes closed, keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Imagine a beautiful golden flame floating above your head. From your heart, send a stream of love up from your heart, up to the crown, and into the flame. And stay there. Your entire consciousness is swimming inside that golden light. Just be still. Enjoy that golden light. How does it feel? How bright is it? You're swimming in it. Every fiber of your being has already dissolved in it. You're swimming in the light. And stay there. Maintain your stillness and awareness. Listen to the mantra Om and let go. Om. Let your awareness just drift into that space before the next Om. 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 Let go. Gently, slowly, move your fingers, move your toes. Gently, slowly come back. Come back to your body again. Raise your hands in blessing position like you did earlier. Okay, imagine the people you love in your life. Fill them all with golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with prosperity and abundance, and spirituality. So be it. So be it. Bless your job, your career with success, with progress and advancement. So be it. Let all be blessed. So be it. Now be aware of your feet and the base of your spine. Let's ground the energy down. Imagine golden light going down, down deep into the earth. Repeat after me. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it. So be it. So be it. So it is. Okay, let's give thanks to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, thank you. Personally, to my teacher, Master Chokoksui Mahaguji Mailing, thank you. In full faith, so be it. All right, how was your meditation? Okay, pull out your projects. You know, you've written down your goals, your aspirations, things you want to succeed. The ones who are new, you say, oh, I didn't know about this. Don't worry. Just visualize the end result of what you want. You know, you want a better job, more money, better health, better relationship, whatever it is, just visualize it all like a bunch of movies in front of you. Okay? The ones who've taken Kriya Shakti, you remember how to do the mudra, the hand position. I can't do it in the air because not everybody knows about the technique, right? So you just do it in the privacy of your own home. All right, you guys ready? So everybody raise your hands. Repeat after me. We are one. We are one. We are one. Now pour lots of light into your projects. Visualize it materializing properly. Just fill it with lots of light. Lots and lots of light. Visualize it materializing, happening already. So be it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Bless you with so much light. So be it. God's blessing, so be it, so be it. All right. How do you feel? Good? So thank you very much for joining us for this full moon meditation. And, hope you tell all your friends about it. This will be up for a while. You can come back and we do the meditation, you do the blessing, the lessons and everything. Okay? Now, just a few announcements. Again, we'd love to hear from you. You can email us if you like. You can call us. And thank you for a lot of you who have been donating to keep this spiritual ministry, essentially a video ministry, free. We want to reach as many souls as possible. So thank you very much for your donation. There's a donation button here. If you'd like to give, great. If not, don't worry about it. Okay? Another thing is just a few announcements. Last few days, we were in UPW, Unleash the Power Within by Tony Robbins. And I was there, had the opportunity and the privilege to share to 15,000 people. And a lot of you who are watching were there. So please continue your practice, be online with us on Instagram and Facebook. You have the information there. And many of you came to me, actually you want to take classes. So just a quick announcement there. We're teaching the level 1 pranic healing. And then after that, achieving oneness with the higher soul. So a healing class and a spiritual class in one weekend. So it's like 3 days. And the next one's going to be 2 weeks. That's going to be in San Diego, California. And after that, we're having in San Francisco. And then a few weeks later in Los Angeles. All the information is here. We invite you to be there because that's the foundation. The ability to heal is a foundation. You know why? Once a soul develops more and more, you realize the suffering of others. And the ability to heal is your birthright. And it's also the greatest gift you can help other people. And energy is free. So once you learn how to heal, it's yours. And achieving oneness with the higher soul is basically a body of knowledge that's just mind-boggling. You get to realize who I am, who you are. Who am I? You're the spiritual self. What are the attributes of that self? And how do you grow that and make that connection even stronger? And be able to connect to people and be able to do much more service. And as you do more service, you notice your development accelerates even more. Okay? So anyway, all the information is there. If you want to know more, the website, and we also have many links. There are a lot of videos there. And we're going to have a esoteric study group. That's Thursday night. So we have the weekly inspiration that every week we a Chinese proverb or a teaching from a great spiritual teacher for about 10 minutes, give you some insights every week. And then we have the esoteric study group, which is every 2 weeks. We have lessons coming from, Master Cho's books where, things about the soul, about meditation, about love, about healing, about death, about transition, about Kundalini, whatever, lessons where you want a one-in-one, and that's one-on-one, right? And you get insights, you can take notes, and it's like Bible study online. But instead of just Christian Bible, it's like book of life on every culture and religion, the book of spirituality. All right? I think I've said enough. So Atma means soul. Namaste. Thank you for joining us. We wish you happiness and joy and live super energized. All right? Take care. Bye.